Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. If you remember in the end of the last episode, Daggerwin started doing the grass job over at our grass field that we've bought over the other side of the map. We've got it mowed and tedded for hay, but we haven't actually raked it yet or baled it. So today we need to start off by doing the raking, and then I'm sure Daggerwin will come with the baler, which is just there, and get that baled up after we've finished raking it. It's going to take me a while though to do it with this rake, it's quite slow. So yeah, it's going to need to give, hopefully he'll give me a bit of time just to get that done. I think he's mowing actually in this field here, near the yards, so he probably, if he does that first, if he does the mowing there and gets that tedded, then that'll give me time to get the one up here raked, and then I'll come back down here and rake that one while he does the baling over at this one. Hopefully that'll all work out. I guess that's the best thing to do, so they're not getting too much in each other's way. That's kind of the issue when working in a really small field, like we have been doing. It is a bit awkward when you get two people sort of doing the same job, or two jobs next to each other. We do tend to get in each other's way a bit, so I think it's probably best if I head over to this one first, just to give me a chance to get that done, rather than just sitting around or getting in Daggerwin's way over there. So yeah, I'll head up to our other grass field, get that raked, and then come back down to the yard and do that one as well. There we go, that is the raking done here of the hay field, and now we're going to go back to the yard, like I say, and hopefully Daggerwin's finished the mowing there. I think he has. He was very quick getting up here with the baler, quicker than I was expecting, but I guess he has done it because it's only a small field. So we'll go and get that on raked as well, and then he'll come back down and rake and bale that, although I imagine he'll be down before I even start doing the raking, because this tractor is so much slower. And obviously, yeah, he's in the quicker tractor and he's almost finished the baling there, so by the time I get down there, I should think he's already caught up with me, I should think. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think Daggerwin is planning on hopefully buying the bio baler today and possibly starting the baling of the poplar. But it really depends on whether or not it gets ready in time. I think he may skip another day and just see what it's like after that. Yes, as predicted, he is right behind me almost. Not in view yet, but I can see him on the map. So he's going to be waiting a while, because he's going to overtake me no doubt, and I'm not even going to be there yet by the time he gets there. But that's what we're going to have to do, because this tractor is only 25 miles an hour and his one is 33, I think. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the yard and we'll get that last little grass field raked up. think that bale came out in about the worst possible place. I was watching it, hoping it wasn't going to go down, but I think it's gone all the way down the hill. There's a hill, you can't really see it with all the trees, but it's quite steep behind there, and it's rolled all the way down. Daggerwin's got to go and retrieve it, which is very annoying. I didn't know it was going to go all the way. I knew it was a bit of a slope there, but I thought it was going to stop, but it obviously not. It just carried on all the way down. So I've lost that one. Hopefully he can get it back. And then obviously the other one is there. He's just coming back now, I think. So hopefully he's got that. Otherwise we've lost the bale, which would be a bit annoying. We'd probably need to give another one. Yeah, I think we do actually, to the sheep and goats. Looks like they've used all that one up that was there. And I've also, there's a few branches lying around. Oh, there we go, he's got it, I think. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, there's a few branches lying around off a tree, which I think Daggerwin took down quite a few episodes back now, and they need to be picked up because they're a bit annoying in the way. I'll pick them up and just take them over to the sawmill, if I can. Hopefully they will pick up. Which it doesn't look like they will, for some reason. Maybe I can just delete them with the chainsaw then. I don't know. They're very annoying, these little branches, they're just... Why won't it pick up? That's weird, it can't be too heavy. Surely. It's only a little twig. They are very annoying because they're right in the way. I know I kept catching them with the tedder, with the rake, sorry, and the baler. That one will pick up. Sort of. Keep dropping it again, but you can at least pick that one up. I don't know why, but in multiplayer it's really hard to pick items up. You just constantly drop them again. I don't know why. I assume it's to do with the lag. Like that, you see, I haven't dropped that. I didn't let go of that. It just drops out your hands. It's very annoying. I'm spinning in circles. Yeah. Even though it's not that far to the sawmill, it's still far enough. When you have to keep dropping it all the time. Oh my goodness. Stay still, you annoying thing. Maybe if I crouch at the same time. No. I don't know why it's doing that really, it's not very realistic that a branch will spin like that. Anyway, good. One's gone anyway. There is another one. Maybe if I could use if the John Deere's around with the front loader. Yes it is. Or was that John Deere? No, I think Daggerwin's using that other tractor now. I thought there was 3, but I can only find... Oh yeah, there is. There's one here as well. Can I pick this one up? Yes, I think. So we'll take that one over as well. But that other one I'm not sure about. Depends if we can do it with the front loader or not. Actually this one's a bit easier than the other one, it's not actually spinning, which is good. But it is still falling out my hands all the time. For whatever reason. Let's try the next one with the John Deere then, if it's got the grab on it. How full is this? 13,600 litres. That's pretty good. Okay, can I get in the John Deere? There we go. Right, it's got the pallet fork on it, but the log grab is over there, so I'll use that to move, or try and move that log. Not, I can hardly call it a log; it's more of a twig, but for some reason I can't pick it up by hand. So let's give this a go with the log grab. Looks like Daggerwin's doing some watering of the greenhouse and hopefully animals as well, which is always needed. They do get through it quite a lot, so it's always helpful to have that topped up. Right, can we pick it up with this? Probably not. It's probably too small for the log grab. Ah, maybe it's more than it looks. Maybe it's all underground, which will explain why it's doing this. This is very annoying. And now I've broken the log fork. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's raining as well. I don't know how big this actually is, this thing. It really doesn't look big, but obviously it's too heavy to pick up by hand, so it must be all stuck under the ground. Oh dear. Not sure actually what I can do about that. It is very frustrating when you get this sort of problem with things clipping through under the ground. It seems to be worse in this game than it was in FS25. I don't know why. No. I don't know. It's very annoying. It's strange that you can move it, but you can't pick it up. That seems to be making it even worse actually now. It's pushed it even further under the ground. I really don't know what I can do about it, other than just leave it, which I think the way it's going, it's probably going to have to be just left. Ah, Daggerwin needs the tree grab down there. He wants to remove a tree branch. Okay, so we'll give up with that moving of that log then, or that twig, and we'll head down here. Where is he? There he's. Oh, that one. Yeah, the one that you keep seeing stuck it on. Yeah. I bet you can't cut that though. Is that actually a boundary or not? Maybe it is. It's lighting up. Can't quite reach. Oh no, we're not allowed to cut the tree. No, it must be out of our boundary then. I think actually I remember reading a comment about that in one of the comments on my previous video on this series. I think somebody said you should remove it, and then somebody replied and said it's outside of the boundary of the land, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, you were right about that. It is outside the boundary, which means there's nothing we can do about it unless we bought the land that is on, which I don't think we're going to be doing because I don't think there's anything useful on it, just out of interest. What is there? Oh, that's weird. I've just gone to the farmland page and it looks like it's not even viable. That pond is an area that you cannot buy because it's not in this area which we own, and it's not in that area. It's in the bit between the two which you can't actually purchase. So that tree can never be removed. That's annoying. Ah, looks like we're moving time forward. So well, we'll have some more products to load up, I suppose. We can do that, and then potentially, well, if the field is ready, we could potentially start harvesting the the poplar field with the bio baler. So I'll put the log grab down again, I guess, and then we'll pick up the pallet fork again. Okay, so it's now a new day, and we've got these pallets loaded up. Well, Daggerwin did it, and we're going to sell these hopefully here now at the playground, if it will take them. Let's just see. Yes, it has sold them. So yeah, I don't know what the problem was last time then. Daggerwin said he was having trouble selling here, but they seem to have worked. So that's good. I was a bit worried about that, but apparently it's fixed itself, that problem now. So we will head back to the yard again, and I think we've got some more products to load, the greenhouse products, which we can get loaded up and sold. This is helping to pay back the huge cost of the bio baler which we bought. I think, Daggerwin's moving time on again. I think it's probably because the poplar field is not ready yet, and he's desperate to start that job today because it's been so many episodes now. We're starting to get a bit sort of repetitive on what we're doing. He really is keen to get on with something new, and obviously the poplar field which we drilled many episodes back now still hasn't even started to be harvested. It's crazy how long it's taking, but we're going to eventually get there, hopefully today, potentially. But we do have, of course, some more products here to get loaded up, so we'll do that. I suppose I'll get into the front loader tractor again. Put the lights on so we can actually see what we're doing. It's just gone dark again now. Yeah, so I'll just time lapse just loading up these pallets then, and sell these. So we've got them loaded up, just looking to see where the best prices are. It's probably the closest place and the easiest place to get to is the small farmers kiosk again. Now I know where that is. That's probably the best place to go, so we'll head there. It won't take too long. And I think Daggerwin mentioned it in the previous episode actually in his video, but yeah, certainly being in multiplayer makes loading pallets a lot harder than being in single player. It's amazing how much difference it makes. The lag in multiplayer, I don't know whether it's server lag or what, but whether it's Giant's software problem at their end, you know, because it's always been the same for me anyway, and I think for quite a few other players as well. When you're in multiplayer, no matter how good your internet speed is, it does seem to lag more than in single player. It's nothing to do with computer settings or anything, it's definitely an internet issue or server issue or something like that. But certainly for me anyway, I get a lot more lag in multiplayer. Oh dear, wasn't expecting that. Than I do in the single player. Right, now what am I stuck on? Apparently I can't move. Let's try going this way then. That couldn't really have been worse timing for that van to turn in this way. Anyway, we're out. Let's go and take these to the small farm kiosk and see how much we get for these. And it looks like Daggerwin has started the poplar harvest, finally. He says they're ready, the poplar's ready, so he has made a start. And it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Hopefully well. Wow, it's a tall crop. You can see it the second field in. The tractor is over there somewhere, but you can't even see it. Right, so here we are at the kiosk. I guess this is the right one anyway. It's the one I came to last time. So let's get into the trigger, which I think is this side, and undo the straps. There we go, and on the second one as well. We'll have to probably get out and do those. Oh no, we're not near enough. Let's try again. And there we go. So that's brought us back up to almost 50,000 again, so that's nice. That's almost half the money we paid for the BioBaler back again, which is good, because that was expensive. But we've now bought it. We don't have to talk about buying the BioBaler anymore. You'll be pleased to know we have finally bought it, so that's over. We have the BioBaler. Now we just have to get the poplar harvested, which is quite a big job as well, but I think we'll take it in turns to see how that goes. I'm going to have a look down there in a second when I've taken the trailer back to the yard and see how it's going. I think we're going to have to take the flatbed over there and get that loaded up with the bales, although we don't want to be selling them yet, do we? Because this is the worst possible month. So maybe it's best just to leave them in the field for now and then move them when the price is better, I think, probably. But what I could do is take the John Deere over there with the front loader and use that to move the bales into a more suitable location. We don't want to be leaving them in the middle of the field. Just looking on the growth map, you can see he's done the headlands already actually. It's obviously going a bit quicker than I was expecting. It's got quite a long way there with that. Obviously still a lot to do, but it's getting on quite quickly. So let's head over there. This tractor is actually quite long, repair and fuel, but hopefully it's okay. We will drive over to the poplar field and have a look at it. Here we are at the field. Here is Daggerwin with the BioBaler. Ah, he's already put them. I don't need to be here, do I really? Because he's already put them inside. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, this is a mod BioBaler. It's the same price and everything, but the only difference is it can actually do slightly larger bales. So the standard one can only do 125 centimetres, whereas this one can do, I think, 180 centimetres up to. I'm guessing they're quite heavy. 4,400 litres in each one. I think the standard is less than that, I believe, although I'm not 100% sure what it is. I think these are supposed to be bigger bales. Okay, so he doesn't really need me here, I don't think, to do this, because he's putting them on the side himself. So I was going to move them out of the field, but they're already out of the field. Yeah, like I said, we're not going to load them onto the trailer, I don't think, yet, because the price isn't very good at all for wood chip. I think it's wood chip. I think that's what it counts as. Yes, we're in the worst possible month. Out of all the months of the year, July is the worst possible month. That really works out well, didn't it? Yeah, right, but January is a good month, very good month for the price, so we're going to be selling them then. Is it wood chip? Yes, it is wood chip, yeah. Brilliant. Well, yeah, potentially then there's a lot of money to be made here, just got to make sure we wait for the correct month and don't sell them in July. Because we really would lose out if we did that. Less than half what we'd make if we sold them in the best month. Right, I think then probably what I'll do is look at the contracts, because there's not a lot I can do here other than watch Daggerwin, which is not terribly useful. Well, Daggerwin actually just said, do you want to take over for a bit? So I will do. I'll have a go on it. So let's get on the BALE and see how this works then. I've not used this for a very long time, well, never in FS25. I have used it in FS22 many times, or FS19 I think as well, but yeah, in real time probably not for over a year. I don't think, probably even 2 years since I've used this, so it's been a while. So apparently Daggerwin just said when it gets full it turns itself off and lifts up, which is a little bit annoying, but I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. And I'm guessing you can't drive through the crops, so I'm going to have to keep going around in a circle like this. So go around there, and then go around here, and then yeah, turn it on again, and head back up on this side, which is fine. That's going to work fine. It's not a big field. That would be more annoying if it was a really big field, but then I suppose you could just keep going around in circles and do the headlands as well. Daggerwin said he's going to move the bales to the side of the field. Obviously I've just told him we don't want to be selling them yet until January, because the price is absolutely terrible at the moment. So we definitely want to be leaving them until the new year before we sell them, to make sure we get the best possible price. It's not worth all this time and effort that's gone into doing this field. Oh, there we go, look, it's full and it's lifted up. So yeah, just go back over here and then unload. And then Daggerwin's going to move them and put them in a pile by the edge of the field. Then yeah, back over here, switch on again, lower down, and we can continue for a bit. So I'll keep doing this on a time lapse I think, unless Daggerwin wants to take over again, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay, so we've almost finished the poplar harvest at last. It's only taken about 17 months I think to grow, and in one afternoon we've managed to, I say afternoon, it's actually the morning, isn't it, 8 AM, but in the one morning we've managed to completely finish it. Oh, it's got full as well again. But Daggerwin's been doing a good job of stacking them. It's looking very neat over there. So we've got them all ready to go there when to load up onto the trailer when the price is better. But that won't be until July. No, sorry, January. It's July at the moment. January when the price is at its best. July is the worst possible month for prices on the wood chip. Anyway, we are finished, so we can now fold up the BALE and I don't know whether we're going to take it back to the yard or leave it down here. It's not going to be needed anywhere else other than here, so maybe we could put it in this shed. So it will save space at our own yard. I know we don't technically own it, the shed, but it is very close to the field. Oh, there's a shed there as well. Maybe we should put it in there. If we bought the field next to it, I think that might be technically our shed. So that might be the next field to purchase possibly. But I'm gonna put it here because I think it's going to take up unnecessary space at our own yard, and this is an ideal place to put it. Really, nobody else is using this shed for anything, so I can't see any harm. And there we go. So I'll just drop this off there, and we'll take this tractor back to the main yard. This field does ideally need lime, but we don't own a spreader at the moment, so maybe that should be the next thing we purchase, a lime spreader. Not sure how expensive they are, probably quite a lot. But anyway, I'm going to head back to the yard, and that'll probably be it done for today. I think we've done quite a lot of hours on this game today, so that'll probably do. Here we are back at the yard. We're just going to park this up, and that'll be done as done for today. Daggerwin just went to refuel that John Deere, because I did make a comment on that it was actually getting very low on fuel. We don't want to be running out of fuel, so that would not be good. So he's done right to go and repair that. I think it's a good idea to go and do that before we run out in the middle of nowhere and have no way of getting back to anywhere. That would not be good. Anyway, yeah, so we're back at the yard now. Just check on the animals, I think they're okay. Oh wow, got a few pallets spawned now, wool and milk. And we've got a few bales as well for them as well, so they don't run out of feed. So all looking good. A very productive episode for a change. I know we've been a bit slow some of the episodes trying to build up to this, but we've now we've got to the stage where we've bought the BALE and we've harvested the field at last. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.